So, as you're squirting your plants here, tell me, just as it comes to you, about my mom.
Your mom, Ann Bonsey, was my English teacher for 2 years in high school, freshman and junior year, and I was a certifiable hellion in my youth, and a musician, and just very audacious, and your mom had me for English, and she had these standard operating procedures that she would give you out at the beginning of class, and one of them was if you were late to class you had to write a poem or a haiku, and I negotiated with your mom because I was in band, which was all the way across the school, so I knew I was going to be late every single day for English. And I just negotiated, look, I write songs, so can I write you, you know, a chorus or a verse or something? Maybe we could do an album over a period of a semester or something, because this isn't going to work. And she let me. And the one thing that your mom did that really did change my life is everybody else would be reading this book. Lord of the Flies was the first one that I remember, and she came to me and she handed me The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. And you know, I'm like, wow, this type is small and this is huge. Are you? She goes, David, I'll give you an A if you just read it. And I did, and it changed my thinking. I mean, obviously. And so the next time it would come up, you know, they would be reading Animal Farm or something, and she'd give me The Grapes of Wrath. You know, they would be reading whatever the next, what was the one, Catcher in the Rye. And she was probably afraid to give me Catcher in the Rye. That would have gone dreadfully awful if I decided that we were all phonies back then. But she gave me Brave New World by Aldous Huxley and Fahrenheit 451. And she taught me this edgy sense of thinking for yourself during a time where I couldn't even think, much less think for myself. And she forced me to question what I thought and what I believed, or if I believed, or do you have a belief? Here are some concepts that might be helpful. And looking back on it, I think that opened my eyes to a horizon I would not have known but for your mom. I would not have seen the world through eyes that weren't afraid, not good enough, my family life's awful, you know, I'm going to go work at the mill and die. And your mom taught me that, you know, there is an entire universe full of things to think and to believe and to question. And here's some of them. What do you think of that? And she changed my worldview. She stopped making me write songs after a while, too. And there was that incident where I did the Beatles for No One, and Lawrence Dierberg came in and told her that it was a Beatles song. So I stayed after school for that, but I deserved it. So that's my memory of your mom, a vital, incredible human being who really made an impact on my life, and I will never forget her.